going? Alright, today we are giving Slickback the start of his paint job. And I figure what we're gonna do. Hey Autistic, how you going? We're going to start with some purple and some red to start giving his tones across his body as a starting point. And for the first time, I have actually gone ahead and attempted to undercoat with a spray. Like, on one hand, it was nice, it was interesting. I can honestly see why people would do it. On the other hand, it feels like it was kind of patchy. Together? What's Together about? I haven't seen Together. Oh, I haven't seen any trailers for Together, I should say. Oh, this one first. There we go. Need some red. We need some purple. It's a horror film. Oh, okay. I hope you enjoy it. And we need the purple. Alright, I figure. Hey, Shade! Oh, wait. We haven't got YouTube. There we go. Now you should be able to come in onto the main screen. Wait, they've got another Conjuring happening? Yeah, there we go. Alright, first things first. Let's get all up into these underbits. So we can get that all shaded nice. Layer. Aha! Now, I'm not worrying about the fact that we're getting this all over the breastplate, because we're going to repaint that. 73.8? Okay. Oh my word! Have I watched Scream? No. I'm not a huge watcher of horror movies. It's not generally my vibe. The closest thing I've gotten has been, like, I think my friends have sat me down and made me watch, like, what was it? Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Which, on one hand, was amusing because of this practical effects involved. On the other hand, I was like, if this is made with today's graphics, not my vibe. There would have been a Speeling that would have been fleeing for the other room. Hey, Not Rick! Hey, Paint! How you going? We giving this guy his colors? Wait, they're doing a Wait, oh yeah, they did do a Five Nights at Freddy. Well, I hope they have Markiplier in this one. From what I understand, they were originally wanting Markiplier in the first one, but they couldn't have him because of scheduling difficulties. Alright, now we got all the... Wait, there is one area that does need shading. There we go. He got a cameo? Oh, what is this shocking information? He was making iron lung. Oh, okay. $73.5 grand for used. Why? Okay. Personally speaking, you should not go ahead and pay for a brand name. That is not the way to go about life. The brand is Chrome Heart. Because, okay, what you should be paying for is like the quality of stitching rather than anything else. Because like going ahead and checking that the stitching is good on fabric and stuff like that, that's where it should be at. Not anything else. Holy mother. That's... I'm assuming that is not in like New Zealand. If that's in euro, that is double the price. Just putting it out there. Actually, I want a smaller brush. We have lost the recipe. Wait, we've literally lost the recipe for denim? What? Real? That's nuts. I mean, I know we've lost the recipe for a lot of things. Like, I think they've figured out most of what is in Roman concrete now. Like, we're almost there. But shoot. That's too expensive for jeans. What the heck? Why? Blair. Now, for the parts where we're going to be adding extra bits back in, I figure what we're going to do is we're just going to scrape the paint back off. And it's going to make our lives so much easier. Like, I'm of the opinion that, like, checking your seams, like, like when you go ahead and you check the seams of your clothing, you should be able to, like, a hoodie is not... Oh, good luck, paint! You shouldn't be able to see, bits in the shop where it wears. Actually, wait. Haha! Old tea towel! Huzzah! So, when it's in the shop, when you have hems, you'll be able to feel how it goes together. And, like, if they're in the shop and they're doing this sort of thing where it's fraying at anywhere, that is not a good quality control. And yeah, do not take that pair. Go find a new pair. And, like, if there are any edges that are raw, there are only a few fabrics that can actually cope with being raw, and they're all not man-made. I mean, they're all man-made. Wrong way around. Let's get these butt cheeks. And like, it's little things like that. Oops, that was too much water. But like, trying to pay for $100 grand of jeans? Some people have way more money than sense. Like, that would be the last pair of jeans I would own, because the Speeling would be out of money for life. Did you end up finding a pair of jeans that were, wouldn't need to replace them? Okay. I mean, that's good. Wait, were you able to find a pair of jeans that suited in the end, Notrack? Was it a success? Something a little less ridiculous in price? Oh no. Like, I don't know what guys do, but at least from a female's perspective, you go ahead and if everything is too short, you go start shopping in the men's section. But I don't think that works. The other way around. Okay. True that. Yeah, there is the tailor. Because, like, at least for higher end clothing, generally don't they have a... They have seam allowances and stuff that you can have let out. Eh. Why is this not? Paint. You know what? We're not questioning it. True that. Or the most valuable skill of all. Learning to sew. Ah. Not in a 12 square meter apartment. True that. True that. True that. I can honestly say that I wouldn't be even doing this in a 12 square meter apartment. I'm not sure I'd survive in a 12 square meter apartment. There would be a feeling just being like, help! Wait, why are we painting this? I think there's supposed to be something there. I think we've forgotten some of Slickback's armor. Oh well. Shall survive. Like, yeah, there's something supposed to be there. There's like an armband. Going somewhere with 23 key. Good idea. Getting close is a good idea. Get yourself something, like, honestly, when it comes to flying on a plane, comfort is king. Because then it's just like, I can relax on the plane. Even if there's like a baby crying in front of you. This is the best time because I'm in sweatpants. Learning to go. Yeah, actually, yes, you are quite correct there. Cooking your own food is way more important because, like, that cuts down on so many meal costs. Like, weirdly enough, I ran into these hamburger patties recently. And I was like, yes, hamburger patties. But I wasn't feeling like having burgers. So it ended up being a impromptu mincemeat. Impromptu mince week. Where, now, where do we actually... I've just realized I'm setting up the light to be coming this way. And I'm like, oh, well. I guess. We can organize this. And like... It turned into, like, okay, we're going to make mint stir fry. We're going to do all sorts of things with these hamburgers. This is fine. And, like, halfway through, I realized that the reason why the mince was tasting funny was because it was actually lamb mince. And I was like, oh. These were lamb patties, and I was like, oh, man. But I think that was, like, the cheapest mince I'd picked up in, like, forever. Well, I mean, if they're becoming tighter around the cuffs, is this not muscle? Is this not good? Is this not glorious? Or something? That means we need... We're probably going to need to add shadow over here. Just like a little bit. And then shadow here and shadow through here. At least for layering. Yeah. Oh yeah, like bolognese is such a vibe. It's also so flexible too. Get this into the cracks. Because, like, you can turn the bolognese into, like, stuff for tacos as well. if you're not too much of a purist about what goes into your tacos. Although my bolognese is probably kind of weird because, like, I'm not a huge fan of olives. At least the olives that are easily available in New Zealand. Because olives don't really grow well here, and you only get, like, really cheap tinned ones. So the only ones that I've ever been able to have are, like, these horrible rubbery things. But I've been told that they're really good overseas. So I've always been like, okay, if I try them overseas, I should at least give them the time of day. I mean, you can go ahead and turn it. Okay, hear me out. Fish popsicle. I've seen them. They give them to seals. Oh, that looks fancy. Wait. I actually have taken a picture of food recently, so I can do this. Where is my food? Bam. Hello! Welcome on in, Stargazer! How you going? Where does food live? Those a cat? Is this food? Are you food? There we go. Bam! I present food. I'm going good. We are hereby painting a Slickback. Slickback the Pimp Demon. And we're getting his skin going. Cod ice cream. Okay, not Rick. I feel like there's a story behind cod ice cream. And I, for one, am much curious about this. Doo-doo-doo. Like, your favorite licorice is Finnish licorice with the power. Wait, tar? Like, okay, so I like sort of medium power licorice, personally speaking. Like, not too strong, not too, not too weak. Like, somewhere in the middle, where it's like, oh yeah, this is definitely licorice, but it's also not 90% gelatin. But it's also not going to, like, blow your senses apart with the power of licorice. Do normal flavors, ice cream, bubblegum, mango sorbet, and cod. Oh my gosh. That sounds horrifying on so many levels. I've never kept track of where I've gotten my lollies from. Like, I've definitely had international lollies. Like, in part from international students. But also, like, New Zealand has, in our shops, we have an international section where you can go ahead and buy some international food. And occasionally, I've sort of rocked up to there and been like, aha, what do we have here? And I've picked up a few things from time to time. I once tried a Dr. Pepper. I discovered I did not like Dr. Pepper. I don't know how people like Dr. Pepper. You are a braver person than I, not Rick. Chewy, salty, and strong. No, we don't have Dr. Pepper. No. You can find it in the... Tell you what, next time I'm in the supermarket, I'll take a picture of the international aisle. I saw Prime on sale in an international aisle. Once. Like, it was the most hilarious thing I saw. I was, like, looking at it for a hot second, and then I had to do a double take, and I was like, wait, what? If I force it, I'll enjoy it by the third can. Like, honestly, I don't think I will ever willingly drink a Prime. Like, if a company goes ahead and gets a lawsuit for having lead in their drinks, that is enough of a health and safety concern for me to say, yeah, nah, I'm not touching that for life. Like, I think we also get, like, crackers or something from Britain. What else? You get some sort of noodles from Japan. You get the Japanese. It hasn't gotten a lawsuit. It's got multiple. Well, then, I'm never touching it. Definitely not. No. Hell to the no. Like, it's just one of those things. Because lead does not leave your body. Even trace amounts gather over time. So, the generation of people who are running around that were in the era of leaded petroleum have to deal with side effects that they may not know about. And there has been studies and are still studies being done on that. Oh. That's funny. Welcome back. I think we just want to blend this out a little bit. Get our lovely pointy feet looking pretty. There we go. Like, it's Also with the international aisle, it's one of those things where it's different from supermarket to supermarket. Not even like supermarket chains, like the individual supermarkets themselves. Yeah. And also, not only do they have lead for the parts, it also makes a lot of foods taste better. It's a flavor enhancer. So it's like, congratulations, we gotta make these butt cheeks shine. It's really hard there to be like, yeah, we can't tell you why the food's tasting so good. With them shiny butt cheeks. Come back and add another layer or two. Oh, neat. Yeah, yeah, we need them shiny butt cheeks. I mean, we're just out here shining peeps up. Yeah, like, if peeps figure out lead is poisonous, then yay. If peeps don't, then it's up to the next peeps to figure out why the last peeps died. It gets worse? Oh yeah, well, true that. Like, I think we need to swap brushes. On one hand, I like the texture this is leaving behind on his butt. On the other hand, it's leaving texture behind on his butt. Yeah, what is it? The eldest, lead gets stuck in the bones. And basically, because of how, children are made and grow in the womb, the firstborn wicks a lot of calcium from the mother. We get the next brush. But in doing so, that takes a lot of the lead out. So the firstborn is actually the one that is at highest risk. Funnily enough, I watched a documentary on this recently. And then the second-born and following siblings, it is actually progressively safer for them. Ba-da-ba! We get them cheeks! Hi, Big! Welcome in! This be what we're working on? He is a demon pimp. Oh, wait. I need to hold him up the other way. There we go. And we're just getting his skin tone looking good. Yes, but it's artistic expression. So, technically, it's fine. Well, I mean, everyone needs butt cheeks like this, right? Aren't they gorgeous? They're just sitting there. I mean, I would just like to point out that I have I have been let loose on the internet with a paintbrush and a model. This is well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure we're within terms of service. I read the terms of service. I memorized the terms of service. Yeah. I have. And honestly, with the, like, I am fairly certain I am within grounds for literally both platforms that we're on. And anyways, on the front, this is a work in progress. On the front, this guy is getting that. See, it technically covers stuff. See, it's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, there we go. I mean, it's not the worst we've done. Wait. Shoot. I think this is the worst we've done. It's still the funniest. Like, I approve of this. This is funny, so therefore I approve. Yeah, it's the worst we've done so far. That is a very good point there, Shade. It is the worst we've done so far. So therefore, it's fine. And anyways, yeah, you're just balling her. No problem, not Rick. Thanks for coming. And anyways, I'm pretty sure it can only go downhill from here. Look, I'm of the opinion we stay between the rules. We mess with what seems fun. And in this case, making a pimp that wears a hat and it's a demon seems like the best idea of fun. Yeah? And anyways, we still gotta like give him chains. We gotta paint up his chains and add those after we've done a whole bunch of painting and all sorts of other things. Well, here's the thing. I've already gotten like warnings and stuff. Not warnings. What's it called? Like when I streamed Undertale, I got smacked for streaming that. Because like they were like, yeah, we're going to claim copyright claim, that's the one. We're going to claim your VODs. So, like, to heck with it. When did a streamer / YouTuber not say something questionable in a whole year? Exactly! Like, okay, granted, I am generally fairly reasonable about what I say, how I say things. Let's add some bit more of this pink to the bum. We want this really standing out. There we go. Because, like, personally speaking, accessibility is good. We don't swear. Yeah, Fairly. Fairly is doing a lot of lifting. Yo! Hey, DD, how you going? We got this guy. He's looking all fancy. Like, you cannot say that, like, this is not worth it, right? Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Exactly. And anyways, I act like this in real life, so it's fine. Da-da-da-da. Do-do-do. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have listened to Glory Hammer. I found personally, like, I liked the music involved with Glory Hammer, but I found the vocals involved. I really like vocal-led music, personally speaking. I like to sing along. So it got a bit boring for me, but I really enjoyed the instrumentals. Now, you, sir, I think we need some more shadow over this side before we... The shrimp seat ate your family a few days ago might have been... Wait a minute. The shrimps your family ate a few days ago might have I think I'm doing a lot better than you, AEC. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Good luck. I really hope they don't have, it works out a lot better than that. Good luck, man. Holy shit. Genesis? Okay. I mean, I really hope it turns into a Spider-Man situation rather than a real-life situation, because, like, that has got to be the better of the two. Like, I hope you turn into Aquaman. Out of anything. I hope it's Aquaman. Because, like, at least that way you get to inherit a underwater kingdom. And then go talk to fish. And I think there's a type of shrimp that breaks the sound barrier when it punches. You guys think I'm the gremlin. Shades are the actual gremlin. Yeah, shrimp. That's the one. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Yeah, just like skabam. Alright, I figure with the wings, we go from purple and then we fade out to blue. Or do we go blue and fade out? What if we go blue and fade out to gold? And make it really like... yeah, blue fading out to gold. No, we put blue at this end. And we fade out to gold up here. Gold at the top of the wings, like trimming. Yeah. Men in Black. Yeah, this is why... yeah, this is why things don't get found out. The Men in Black are just like... Right, let's get this sorted before we start this. So we'll use this as a base for the gold, so we can build it up. A bunch of that out. Alright. Because there's all sorts of little bits that we can easily just paint up. Heck. We could even make these extra fancy. Extra fancy sounds like a vibe. Whee! Oh, cool. No. So this is not Magnus. This is the Demon Prince model with Kairos Fake Weaver wings, and then Tyrannid legs, some hair from Demonettes, and a few other things. It's custom posed. It is a Demon Pimp kit bash. Unfortunately, I can't use the word pimp in any titles. Land of Confusion is very fitting. That sounds about right. So we're just going ahead and we're working with what we got. So we've just been casually naming it Slickback because, well, I haven't seen, what was it again? Oh gosh, Boondocks. A lot of my chat has. And I have been reliably informed that that is the name of a pimp. So we're going with that. And I should probably actually watch some clips to introduce myself to Slickback. The actual Slickback. It probably does right now, but it's been fun to put together. And after, well, once we get his arm together, it'll probably start looking a bit more pimp-ish. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this. We're going to be getting a whole bunch of demonettes. And we're going to be turning that into a cane. I've just had a little bit of a problem with his arm actually sticking together. So it's something I'm going to be making off stream. Lego made a pimp brick daddy. At some point, I think it would be fun to actually put together a model kit on stream. Like, a Lego kit. Like, I have a couple. I think that I've ended up nabbing from a friend. And I'm curious to see what they look like. Space Police was wild. Personally, I cannot, as someone who has not watched Boondocks, I cannot recommend or unrecommend it, but my chat has recommended it. Now, we'll be picking something up on Friday for that, so we'll end up removing the paint from there, so we don't really need to care about that. I think it's like an American cartoon in an anime style. And it's like, I know it oh gosh, like the very little I know about it reminds me of Brotown, but I don't know how to equate Brotown, which is a New Zealand cartoon, to anything else. Wait, the first ever animated movie to get a R rating? Brotown is, yo, I like Brotown. Okay, sure. I should have done this one wing at a time. It's American. Oh, American Brotown. Okay. I should probably explain what a Brotown is. Because, like, Brotown was created by a group of Pacifica guys who were like, yeah, we're gonna talk about living in South Auckland from an islander's perspective. Because, like, South Auckland is generally seen like the rough neighborhood. And, like, there's a large Pacifica population there. So, Brotown. Oh, give me the pit. Save images. Thank you. And so, like, they went ahead and they made what do you call it? Bam. They made jokes and things that they knew that their family and they thought were funny. So it would connect with their community, and they'd be able to go like, yeah, of course it's funny. Of course it's funny when Auntie would go ahead and grab the slipper or the jandal or the insert the item. Of course it's funny when they're talking about going to church. Of course it's funny when you talk about things that are actually funny when other people talk about them. And that's Brotown. And, like, if a Pakeha like me started making jokes like it, yeah, I'm going to the pub and I maybe sometime. If a Pakeha like me wrote the jokes, it would be fucking offensive. Oh shit. Yeah. Bonk is not operational. But it was one of those things that actually started the conversation. I did say the bad word. And not Rick's just left too. Oh. Don't apologize. I did nothing wrong. Yes, of course I did nothing wrong. I'm Speeling. I can't do anything wrong. I can do everything wrong. What am I saying? I also can get more paint out. The anvils are there to be thrown. Hi, Dennis! How are you going? Oh, speaking of which... There we go. Now you can now YouTube can throw anvils as well. Actually, let's grab a bit more of this blue. I get the feeling we're going to need it. Fair enough. It's okay, the anvils don't hurt. Now that we've got a bit more, we can actually even this out. There we go, that's better. Now, we don't care about the tip of this brush. This brush is Eliza, and Eliza gets put through all of this all the time. It's good for it. It is good courtesy. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Like, I think right now, a lot of the heavy lifting on the Zentian feel is the fact that we're painting this literally... Good night, paint! Thanks for coming! Literally Thousand Suns blue. So, I'm rather hoping that it'll taper off once it actually gets to being another color. Oh. I have a friend that plays Red Dead. Like, I've never gotten into it myself. But like, they'll go ahead and they'll just turn it into horse riding simulator. And I'm like, this is a vibe. I could do this. But then I realized that, hey, this is exactly what I do with Breath of the Wild. I won't go ahead and do the quests, none of the serious ones. I'll just go ahead and play horse riding simulator. Or horse catching simulator, as it were. I'll be like, this is fine. And it's chill. I watered that paint down far too much. Get back in the cracks. That's better. Oh yeah, yeah, like I'm beating Ganondorf. I've done that, and then like on my second playthrough, I was just like, you know what? What if I like 100% this game? Only thing is, I started to go ahead and 100% the game, and then I got totally distracted by trying to find the perfect horse that wasn't like the Royal Stallion. Because, like, sure, you can catch the Royal Stallion. But on the other hand, there's all the other horses. You could totally just go ahead and find the perfect horse just for you. And get distracted. And then be like, nay! I am the one that is doing something. What? No! That's terrible shade. Oh, good luck. That being said, like, I'm also terrible with my Switch for actually putting it down somewhere and then losing it. So, like, at the moment, I'm on a hiatus from riding around in Hyrule just because I've put my Switch down somewhere and I don't know where it is. And I'm like, why? It's not away. It's not in its box. I do not know where my Switch is gone. This is a terrible, terrible day. Did I move? No. Oh, well. I moved around while I was playing. And then it's that kind of thing of, like, you get up to go do something, and somewhere between where doing something, like where you were sitting and where you were doing something, the Switch has been put down, and I don't know where it is. Like, this is a depressingly common thing, and I have just learnt to live with it. Because, like, on one hand, this playthrough has been happening for a good 2-3 years now. On the other hand, where do I usually place it? That is a good question. If I knew that, I would love to know. I mean, it can be anywhere. It can be anywhere from beside me to actually going out of my way and putting it on a bookshelf. So, it's kind of tragic, that one. Oh, in a crack. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm glad that my Switch hasn't, like, fallen into a crack, like, on a couch or something. Because I at least managed to keep the couches mostly clean. Or mostly organized. Clean, organized. I don't know what to call it in that situation. Either way, in order so that things don't fall down and cause me problems. There we go. Bum, ba, 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 ba. And yeah. Is that it? I mean, for me, it's no big. It'll show up eventually. it's just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I have other options for gaming. If I want to ride a horse, I can also go play Skyrim. Or, heck, I can also play Oblivion now. Like, it's not a, urgent thing. And like, I'm of the opinion that my Switch, it's something I own, and if it's missing, I should not be heartbroken about it. It'll come back. It always does. I do not need to live. Yeah, it's not an end-all be-all situation. Yeah, exactly. If it was my car keys, that is something to be concerned about. That also means that I did not do the responsible thing and put them back in the freaking container. Again. Just get there? Yes. But yeah. Like, I'm of the opinion that entertainment devices, like, a few years ago, I would have said phone fell into the same category. Like, if friends didn't, if I wasn't contactable for, like, 2 weeks, that's fine. No one needs to worry about that, right? And it's only when you get the phone back and there's like a bunch of messages from your friends, then you're like, well, they could have called me on the landline. and most of the time, by this point, my friends have been trained. They know that if they can't contact me, they got that. But I'm good with my phone now. I'm definitely good to actually be like, yeah, there's that. I can find this. It's fine. it works. It's fine. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I actually need to find it on a regular basis now. Alright. Can we do it the rest? I think we might need to swap our brushes. Like, as much as I love doing as much as I can with the biggest brush I can, I'm getting the feeling that we're definitely going to need to swap. It's like, this is so good at getting all those little backwards bits for the feathers. Oh well. It is what it is. Now I need to get all the... because of how we've been doing this, there's like oodles of paint shoved up at the end. Which, granted, this paintbrush does not care about this. But it's not going to be great for actually later brushings. There we go. That's so much better. Leg. All right. Now we can just like touch up near the base. And I think of us doing this again, and I remember, because I vaguely remember having the same problem with Angron. What we do is we actually go ahead and we build up with one wing at a time, and then we attach them. I'm a good bit... What? Pice? I'm not familiar with that word. Papa. Oh, patient. Well, I much prefer doing individual models to like armies. So I'd prefer to go ahead and do like hours of work on a single model than like going ahead and being like, I have painted 30 Tyranids in an hour. I feel so achievement. Because honestly, like I've painted some Tyranids on stream. Because I have Tyranids. They be my little things. But painting, like bulk painting and stuff, it drives me a little bit bonkers. Oh, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Spelling mistakes happen. Alright. Now... we can start on the fun shinies. It's like... I think, we want just those wings first. Painting a single model feels more rewarding, even if it takes like forever to me. Because you can get into lots of mischief with that. And you can make it super pretty. Also, the reason why we painted these all blue before we're going ahead and adding the orange on top. 1, it's going to brown down the orange. 2, it's also evening out the tone between the orange and the blue. and evening things out is good in this case. Because this paint is watery enough that it is actually going to seep into the cracks and just provide what we need. About that one? Like the right feather. Here we go. Ah! And there. That is not enough water on this. That is too much. Alright. Let's try this again. With a better brush. So this means that only the primaries will have that pure blue. But it's okay, we're going to be dusting the blue back on top of a lot of these, I figure. So this red is watered down right now. So it's more of a purple. So I guess we're turning this guy into like an overgrown parrot. Me personally, no. But it looks cool. From what I understand, it's all about like the way the card is held and bent. To get the effect. Like one of the things magicians do, and it's really fascinating. Also, in doing it this way, it's leaving little highlights of blue. Hey, Canadian! How you going? That's good. Hell yeah, enjoy your time. We are busy painting up the wings for this fella. Making them all fancy. We got like skin tones going on. Or, you know, we could have transferred a whole bunch of blue to the sky. You know what? We're just gonna wrap them up like that. Apparently, we want to transfer blue from our fingers to his butt. That's just not on. Thank you! What's your favorite bug in Grounded 2 so far? The cat... They have caterpillars? Oh, that sounds adorable. Okay, that sounds really cute. I'm here for that. And snails. Okay. So without watering the painters, that means that we're basically treating it like, what do you call them? Speed paints? Just a vibe. Then again, I really can't be bothered to go re-sort them out. It's just fine. It's fine. We don't need to worry. They have baby variants of them snails. Oh, that's so sweet. There we go. Alright. It's like blue splotches on his bum now. Friendly. Oh, that sounds so adorable. Oh my gosh. Like I've played Grounded, and that was so much fun. Like I've been eyeing up Grounded 2, and like everything I've heard has made me want to play it. Now, oh, it is this layer of feathers as well. Are we sure it's that layer of feathers? Oh, the feather layering is different from one side to the other. Like just bleh. Fare thee well. Ba-ba. Now we just casually add this. And we can make all of these. I think you got time, Shade. Totally got time. Yep. Adding these wings like this was a mistake. I'm gonna break my wrist holding this model like that. There we go, that's better. yeah, next time we do a winged model, which I want Angron back, so that's the next thing we're doing. I want both Angron and Sanguinius back. I want my diorama back. We are going ahead and painting the wings separately. We have learned our lesson. Oh my gosh. Like, this is torture. That being said, we can get spider mounts. Oh my word. How do you make sure that they don't turn on you? Although, having a wolf spider mount would be such a vindication. The amount of times I have screamed like a ninny and ran from a spider in Grounded is like... Huh? We hatch them? Oh! Oh, good luck with your game. Yeah, like... It's really awesome when a game actually comes out into full access. Like, I was following a game called Aloft for the longest time. And it is an absolutely beautiful game to play. I really recommend playing it. You get to fly between islands and basically go travel the world. But the world is flying islands. And it is truly amazing to exist in. Now, we'll worry about these joins later on, I think. There we go. We got one side. We got part of the other. We're getting there. I'm also glad that they have an arachnophobia mode, because, like, it's a really good accessibility tool. Same with the fact that I saw a review of Grounded 1, and the fact that they had a they have speech to text for their multiplayer, and it was this deaf mum talking about playing with their kids, and the fact that she could actually see their kids writing their kids' speech on the screen and be able to interact with their kids, which was so big. What is this funny spider story? No. Honestly, having a spider go ahead and suddenly be there is just like, I saw a magician's trick recently where the magician drew a squiggly spider drawing on a woman's arm, and then he pretended to wipe it off, but instead when he came back, or when his hands got removed, it was a spider. It was an actual tarantula, and the poor woman. She was just left with the spider crawling up her arm, and she was like, ah! Like, jeez Louise. Hey Matt, how you going? We've been working on some wings. As well as like skin and butt cheeks and face. We've been busy. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so cute. Like, can I show it off? Because like, it is absolutely adorable. Where is it? Art. I love the way the wings are all spotted. It's just so sweet. It looks adorable. There we go. Oh, thank you. Look what Matt made. Wait, might help if I actually turn it on. It's a gargling. I love the stars. It's so cute. Hello, Swamp. How you going? We're taking a little break to look at the gargoyle that Matt has made. And I think How did you manage to make the stars? Like, did you do the wings first and then, like, use a toothbrush or something? Oh, I think Tyranids are absolutely adorable. Like, that... The fact that Tyranids are cute are the specific reason why I'm running around with Tyranids. Because holy moly, they're adorable. Like, they only want to eat your planet. They don't want to take it over or go and give it to chaos or anything like that. They're just straightforward creatures, right? You don't have to worry about anything. No, this is something that Matt has made. And I think it's really cute. Did the wings first, sponge on purple, then blues, and then flicked on whites. Oh! That's really cool. I think I'm gonna have to try that. Because it looks super effective. Ba-ba-ba. I'm not sure what we'll try it on, but we gotta try it. But yeah, we've been working on this guy. We got some skin tones. Unfortunately, he's picked up some blue where there should not be blue. So we're gonna have to go over his skin tone again. Because he's like, purple. We got that. Basically, we're gonna have the light coming from this side. So a lot of over here is going to get darkened again. The lighter red highlights don't shoot through as well? Oh, okay. So why blue? Because the blue looks cool. That's pretty much it. The blue looks cool. And like, why not? I mean, why not blue? And we're wanting this guy to be as bright and multicolored as possible. So, blue good. We give him big parrot rings. I'm blue, double D, double die, double D. Yeah, like, I got blue like everywhere doing these wigs. And I don't think I can... Like, it's gotten quite sticky. It has gone places. That is too strong of a color. Blue is good. Like, blue is my second favorite color. So, I have no qualms against blue. It's just that, like, it's in places we don't want it to be. So we must be of sadness. There we go. That's all good. See you! I mean, I deeply appreciate my lurkers as well, so if lurking is also your vibe, you're also always welcome to lurk. Ba-ba-ba. See you in a few weeks. Like, I figure what we'll do is go ahead and actually bring my microphone into position. I've just realized I've been talking with my microphone in a position where it's probably not sounding as good as it could be. Oh my word. I should have caught that earlier. There we go. There. Basically, the plan is we have the primary and secondary feathers. They get to be blue. These ones, it sounds different on my end when I do it. These ones, kind of like macaw's feathers. Let me pull up a picture. Macaw! Rainbow macaw! Do we have one? Do we have one with its wings spread? Or am I SOL? Rainbow? Aha! So, not so much the underside, but more the top. Oops, I pressed something. We're just out here mooning people. It's fine. What's even worse is it vaguely looks like fleshed out. Yeah. Yeah. So, if we compare this to that, we're in the same sort of category. But Simpson wishes he had an object such as this. In a metallic grey, that's the same shade as the plastic. Shade. It's called leveling up your skills. That's all it is. You're learning to level up your skills so you can be like, haha, I have conquered this. And you know what? We're not going to work on the other wing today. We're just going to work on this wing. No, we're going to be sensible about this. I want to see some really cool wing looks, though. On one hand, I want to see the wing finished. On the other hand... Okay. Now, we're working on this one wing. What? Let's head into teal. Yeah. Oh no, this is the side quest. That's the thing. We're side questing into actually shading these wings. And making them fancier. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is fine. I mean, technically we could side quest. I am always up for a good old side quest. But, technically, this is not a side quest. Oh, wait, no, this totally is a side quest. Don't listen to Speeling. Speeling does not know what Speeling talks about. That being said, like, my friends and I, we've started playing Valheim again. And every time we played, it's just been absolute pain. And we're just like looking at each other recently, and I'm like, are we really doing this? Are we going back to the game that has kicked our butts every time we played it? Side quests of Minecraft. True that. True that. And we're just like looking at each other and we're like, apparently we're doing this. And it's just like, well. So, yeah, Valheim is a lot of fun. It's also one of those games where it will kick your butt and send you crying if you're not looking at it correctly. Like, personally speaking, I just like it as a hunting simulator. And I'll just be there going ahead and being like, yes, we've collected 40 deer. I am hunting another boar. This is fine. And that's the general vibe that I run with. Because otherwise, like, I generally don't take an active part in the hunting down the next bosses. Like, two of my friends are like, all right, we've got 2 hours before we can hunt down the next box. We need da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I have my bow. I have my tools. I want to go look for the thing. I want to go hunt a troll. This is the awesome thing. And my friends are just like, All right. So, it's just like this constant. We need to be stronger, otherwise the world will eat us. Like, as a game that encourages the survival aspects, it really works. Feathers. Okay, this works. Yeah, like, I rather like Valheim. I honestly just like chilling out with Valheim. Like, you just exist. Valheim's build, generally, if I'm playing alone, I'll just chill out, build stuff, be like, yeah, this is fun. If I'm playing with my friends, I have a friend that really enjoys the building as well. So I'll be like, nah, you got the building. Because, like, that's the main draw of the game for her. Thank you! Yeah! What we're doing is we're putting some teal down, and then I figure for some highlights, we've got this. And this is fairly translucent, so it'll be good for just catching a few areas. Or at least that's my opinion. And we're just making the feathers. Where are the Slaneshi demon? Well. Oh, fudge nuggets. Oh no. What's happened here? Okay. We will leave that off. We're going to need to replace that. Ah, bollocks. He's obviously worked too hard. The Slaneshi demon. Hey, the Slaneshi demon. Wait. If Perry's the Slaneshi demon, does that make Doofenshmirtz the Inquisitor? These are the important questions here. It's like, if so, I have so many questions. He's a demon. Doofus the Elder. Oh, Doof isn't an Inquisitor. He's a demon under Vashtor. Oh. I think he's a demon under a Zentian demon prince. Oh. I think he's a demon under Vashtor. I think that's probably the best one. Wait. What if it's like... Inquisitor? Harry the Inquisitor? What if it's the other way around? Yeah, I think AEC has got it in that situation. Like, the implications of that one is even more hilarious, because it's like, whoever Doofenshmirtz is in that situation, he's familiar with the Inquisitor enough to know the Inquisitor, or random Inquisitors, just off the bat. But then, by just sticking on a hat, he recognizes Perry the Inquisitor. The hat makes him look like Jeepers Creepers. Who is... I've heard of Jeepers Creepers. Who is this Jeepers Creepers? There's Jeepers Creepers. Why is this showing me a film series? Jeepers Creepers is the title of a film series. The Bat Out of Hell. Oh my gosh! Yes! What is this? What is this and how can we make this? Save image. I mean, he looks like a demon. I mean, the first thing that I saw was this. Just being like, bleh! And I don't know about you guys, but this looks like something I want to make. I don't know how we'd pull it off, but it looks like it'd be a hell of a lot of fun to put on a model. Like, you can see it, right? You're like, ah. That's him. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight shining through. And like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you. Be an absolute tragedy if that song's not in that movie somewhere. Like, if you're gonna have a movie about a bat out of hell, you may as well have the actual bat out of hell singing the songs. Appears at the end of the first movie. Oh, okay. Like, honestly, when I heard Jeepers Creepers, the first thing that came to mind was like, who was it? Velma? Scooby-Doo? Being like, Jeepers! Wait, Velma says Jinky. Daphne, Daphne says Jinkers. Jeepers. Wait, Candace is the Inquisitor. Phineas and Ferb were... Wait, if Phineas and Ferb worship Vashtor, Candace is the Inquisitor. Does that make Perry a demon of Vashtor then? Just like a demon that they've summoned a long time ago and is just like bound or something. Actually, let's be smart about that. Hold it further up, away from the fragile joint. would vaguely make sense in this situation, right? Perry? Oh my gosh. Perry being Alfarius. I mean, Perry has the colors. Perry's actually Zentian. Yeah, but also, you got like Heresy Marines who have the beaks. The old beaky Marines. So it could be an Alpha Marine. That just thinks putting on a top hat being the correct option. Be like, yes, do not mind me. I am Alfarius. Alpha Legion? Perry the Alpha Legion? As long as we admit that their mum is either a High Lord or Big E. I mean, I could see it. I mean, we've never seen their mum actually go to work, right? And Candace, Phineas, and Ferb are able to get so much material, right? So, therefore, this means that like, there is definitely some sort of monetary shenanigans going on. There is definitely some power happening. It also means that Big E has known all the time. Which is even funnier. It's due to the ticket sales from Roller Coaster and 1. Phineas and Ferb were in 40k. Honestly, I could see it. Like, they would probably take over the Cult Mechanicus and be like, yo, we see your inventions. We see what you got. Now watch as we totally turn these into the golden age of technology. They just invested the ticket sale? Wait, is that canon? Like, is that actually canon? Because if so, like, holy moly. Because they would have had to have been day trading stocks to actually make the money that efficiently. And day trading is not a safe investment. Like, investing does not, it is not short term, generally speaking. You heard Dan Povenmire say it? Oh! But yeah. Yeah, they were just making Golden Age stuff casually. I mean, honestly, you can totally see it, right? They're just out here being like, oh, wait, we're supposed to be figuring out how the past happened? Yeah. Boom! Wait. Phineas and Buford went to 30k, gave Dreadnought a thing. Oh, they accidentally made a galaxy for spanning cage that canonically saw. Oh my gosh. Wait, does that mean they would actually, like, look at Perturabo and Dawn's siege defenses and be like, haha? Like, granted, not maliciously, but accidentally totally rock them? Like, if so, that'd be the funniest thing out. Cause like, geez Louise. Wait, I need to look up Phineas's galaxy spanning cave. Phineas and Ferb? Brush out of mouth. Phineas. Phineas and Ferb, thank you. The first thing that comes up is Galaxy Dome, so I'm assuming it's that. Escape from Phineas Tower. Oh, there is still an impenetrable barrier around the galaxy. Holy moly. An escape challenge that will be... Yeah! Like, holy moly. What? Computer-controlled escape dome. Corkin... A Rudinator? Oh my word! Like, every time I've gone ahead and found out more, it's like, what? Because I have not seen all the Phineas and Ferb episodes. Like, Phineas and Ferb was on at a time where I wouldn't always get to see them. So it's like, this was a good show. However, and I think there was also something else on the other channel that was also really good. I think it was like Transformers. Might have been Transformers. If it was Transformers, I'm not surprised. Yeah, they would have stopped the nids and not realized. Which would be absolutely hilarious. And to think, they're not even adults either. Like, technically... You could take it one or two ways. You could do the, oh yes, since they're named characters, they could be special, da-da-da-da-da-da. Or you could take it the other way and go, actually, yeah, these are regular humans that have out-planned and out-thought not only Astartes, but Primarchs. And I'm not sure which one is actually more terrifying. Not even fully grown humans. The answer is yes. Just being like, yeah, don't worry about it. These humans that don't have any psycho powers, they're like, what are they? 12? 14? No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They're not actually doing anything major. They don't have any major cybernetic enhancements either. Just out here recreating Golden Age technology and beyond. However, the one you should be worried about is that one! Building all the natives! This highlight is really, like, I'm not sure if it's coming across on the camera. Oops. Ah, there we go. But that is very peri-colored, and I'm like, ah. There we go. Approved. Do, 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 do. I mean, I think that's right up there with, like, Superman ending up in Warhammer. Although, generally speaking, it would probably... That one would probably be... probably be a lot different. Because, like, sure, you got Big Blue to go ahead and be like, yeah, nah. These people got freedom of choice. would also depend on, like, upbringing and stuff. Because, like, I think Superman Red Sun is a really good example of that one. Like, Imperium raised Superman sounds scary as all heck. But, like, if it was Superman from Kansas... Yeah, it would come with worship, and then you'd get a hella uncomfortable Superman. Which I get the feeling would not go down too well. Like, okay, so personally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of trying to power scale, like comparing directly different like the power scales of different places. I leave that to the number crunchy channels. The social implications, however, that is always interesting, because it's like, yes, you go ahead and you drop a rock into the river. Sometimes this is a small detail. Sometimes it is a lot less small. And like, this is good. This is interesting. We'd like this. Sometimes that's your job. Fair enough, Shade. Because, like, it can lead to some really interesting things down the road. Whether it's going ahead and being like, yeah, well, if you have X type of sci-fi setting where they're socially expected to, I don't know, chicken with digital IDs at every point. And then you have another social setting where peeps are just like, nah, we're good, we just rock it. Then, like, the difference is huge. The only one who sweeps 40k harder is Doomguy. Okay. I think putting Doomguy in pretty much any setting where there is extra dimensional peeps, Doomguy sweeps. Like, it is literally baked into his soul or something like that. Like, Doomguy is literally local man too angry to die. Unfortunately, he is literally too angry to die. There we go. This is starting to look good. Like, one of the things I used to like about watching, gosh, what's it called? Death Battle! Like, they got very, numbers crunchy, which kind of turned me off, because I'm here for, like, the cool fights. Rather than anything else. Let's put my hand there. Should be better. But like seeing two different places go ahead and be like, haha! Congratulations! We do things. That's always fun. Now I'm thinking, now that we're getting separation in the feathers, we'll probably start bringing it up as well. Actually, we swap to like this. Yeah. I feel like I'm painting someone's nails. Just being like, this is fine. Don't mind it. There we go. Now, I figure for all the flamey bits on the wings, we'll make them gold. And I figure that's a good way we'll do them. And they should blend in pretty well. Look nice. All the good times. Should be neat. There we go. I'm looking at this teal and blue and I'm like, this is so pretty. I like this so much. I'm very much here for this. I'm surprised we haven't had the opportunity to use it on other things. We need to use it on other things. Now, this is just so nice. Oh no, wait, we have used it on other things. It's on our Tyranid shells. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Oh? Yeah? No? Oh, yeah, I was just, like, slowly vibing to the music, and I was like, yeah, this is good music. Right, this is one of my more favorite songs on the playlist. It just sort of chills and vibes, I guess it would be what I'd call it. And it's nice. I mean, I would wait for 20 minutes personally. I mean, 20 minutes in the grand scheme of things is not too bad. That being said, don't listen to Speeling. Speeling will absolutely stay up too long and be reading. So, I personally am of the opinion to close mouth when irritated. It is better for the friendships around you and the relationships around you, because generally speaking, If random stuff is said and you don't mean it, it's harder to take back hurtful words once they've been said. Because saying, I didn't mean that, even after they've been said, doesn't always take away the hurt. Snack is also good. Snack is also fun. Like, just walking away, disengaging, personally speaking, if possible, it's not always possible, is better, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't solve the conflict, because, like, whatever caused the conflict will still be there, but it gives you time to go ahead and be like, okay, I'm not mad anymore. I'm not whatever. And you can go back and be like, yo, I'm here to talk about this with a clear head. And you can do that as many times as you need to. Or until whatever it is fizzles out. I don't think you can guess like a dog. Well, debatable. Side note, you're cooking with these barricades? Ooh, nice. Heck yeah. I mean, being able to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm vibing. That's always a good time. That being said, I think we'll finish up this feather here and we'll call it a day. Not having my regular light, this is a lot darker than I'm used to painting in. So it's making me squint a lot and it's kind of hard. So we'll call it at the end of that next feather. And we will go say hello to someone. Been a lot of fun. Oh no, the thing is, I have the desk lamp. It's just that it's been cold enough that I've had to choose between having a heater or having a desk lamp. So that's my issue there. It's got nothing to do with whether my desk lamp is working or not. Just everything to do with how many power slots do I have. And I can't exactly go ahead and add another power slot, another power multi-box in, because the multi-box is currently running like my heater, 2 computers, 2 monitors, and a printer. I think if I go ahead and I add paint by candle, we're painting by window right now. And it's been slowly getting more and more overcast, and I'm like, my light is disappearing. So I think if I added like a multi-box, another one, I think I'd be... Yeah, I would be running into the issue of if the house burnt down, the firemen would be looking at that and be going, insurance ain't gonna cover that. This was premeditated. Do you see the amount of fire hazards that are here? So, I think I got a problem there. But, it's okay. It's okay. Most of the time, I don't need to choose between heater and everything else. So, it's alright. Yeah, don't do that. Exactly. It is very, very sensible not to go ahead and add multi-boxes onto multi-boxes. Doing that is not a sensible maneuver. And when it comes to fire hazards, we like to be sensible. Oh, you posted? Oh. Oh, Shade, you are cooking. Those are a vibe. Nice work. Damn. You're getting really good at the paint thing. Good work. I'm gonna show the elder shades when I see them next. I'm gonna go embarrass you. Wait, before we go, I think Abaddon looks so cool. Like, Abaddon looks like he's ready to actually succeed in a crusade for once. Before we go, let's just try a little bit of this blue. Some of this nice, bright, shiny blue. He looks really cool. Oh, this is nice. Just tiny highlights. Yeah, we vibe with this. Oh, you got a song in mind, Shade? Also, Shade, I'd like to point out that this to get me to sing on stream, it is 15. It's 15,000 points. No, it's 1,500 points. Wait, is it 15,000 or 1,500? Shade! Shade! What the heck? Oh yeah. I don't know how is this thing? Focus. 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 There we go. Big number gubber. Fair enough. Big number gubber. Look at that. We have pretty wings. Remember? Apparently. 100k feels like fair enough. Fair enough. We just... Wait, what if we just add it to the tip? Just a little on the tip. Yes. Oh, we like that. I like that. This is good. I'm going to have to redo that when we do the other side. That's okay. We have pretty wings. We know what we're doing. Actually, even better. We can line the veins. I'm getting distracted. This is fine. Like, okay. So generally speaking, if I'm in someone else's chat, I actually really like using the channel points because it's like, yeah, we have them. Why not use them? Yes, we must line these. That looks so nice. I like that. We could just make it stand out. We have the flappy wings. Oh, this is pure approval. 10 out of 10. Channel points? No. The only points we have is some points where, if you go !point, you will be able to see someone, basically a thing that says how long, you've been watching for, but nothing much more than that. I've tried to get it working, but it hasn't done anything more than that. And the YouTube XP thing has not been very useful. I'm kind of on the thing where I've tried to make it work, but it hasn't been helpful. Like, I use Stream Elements. I've argued with it, and I'm not amazingly technologically inclined when it comes to that, so it's something that has been kicked down the road a little bit. But one day I'm kind of hoping I'll get back to it. But yeah. There are some things on YouTube that are individual. There are some things on Twitch that are individual. And some of the bigger things, like Sing a cappella, are individual to Twitch. I figure we might do a karaoke a cappella something one day. I might make it like unarchived so YouTube won't get too mad. But other than that, yeah. Alright. I will say YouTube and Stream Elements hate each other. Yeah. Yeah, no. Stream Elements is terrible. I use also Streambot, and that one is constantly doing stuff. Alright. Thank you, YouTube, for coming. It has been an amazing time. We're off to see Revan's handicrafts on Twitch. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!